Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, last episode we changed this system up here to unpack some grain faster. It does appear to be working. We are filling up on bread, which is a good thing. Everything is kind of working, but this is obviously died off because this whole system here is no longer working because we were going to change this all up. So, let's do that this episode, shall we? First and foremost, I think let's clear that out. Just let that corn go off and do whatever it's doing. And we're going to move this whole setup to the other side of the water. So let's pause this because, yeah, we're going to be moving a lot. Okay. So it's all going to move to over here somewhere. I probably want to turn off the carts going around as well. That would help. Yeah. So, and there's the carts gone as well. Remove that down like so. Okay, right. So we're going to need these packages to come along and dump all the goods into this this barn. Or we can have the packages go directly into the grain mills. I might do it that way. Not too sure. But first and foremost, let's fill in some of this area here because we're going to need. Well, we're going to need a area big enough for the blocks will get some water, but not so big that it's. Or sorry, not so small, so that it's not getting the correct amount of water. So let's do this. And we'll just make it a nice square pond because that seems realistic, doesn't it? Yep, all ponds are definitely completely square. Yeah. Remove that resources there. Okay. Right. So what we want to do is we want to move these pastures to be up here. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to square that completely off. Let's remove these trees here as well. And those. I don't know whether I'm going to need them in the future. Probably. I'm probably going to be at some point desperate for finding those things that I've just removed there. I'm going to regret it, but oh well. There we go. Right. Okay, so if we move these over here, they don't recalculate because I've got the game paused. You need to unpause it for them to recalculate their water thing. There we go. That's well enough for all of them there. And it needs to be, let me see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. So nowhere near as big as it actually is. We can make it a lot smaller, which might actually help. I think it would. So we're going to have these two packages here. So what if we put them? Where is roughly centre of this here? Let's see, shall we? That would be 29. Well, half of 30 is 15, so that would be there. We said that was centre. Then what should happen is we go to the edge there, we get 16, and if we go to the edge there, we get 14. Okay, I can't count. They're centre. 15 that way. 15 that way. Okay. Yeah, I knew that. They're centre. Right. So, if it's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles wide, well then, we can make it a lot smaller than this, can't we? So, that's 5 tiles. That's 7 tiles. There. So if I just fill this all in, and then went down there and went like that. That is a 7-tile wide pond. And now I'm not really moving resources here. I know water is a resource, but there was already a pond here. I'm just shaping it. So technically we've lost areas because this was larger than this to start with. So it's not really, you know, I'm not breaking my own rules here. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Let's go with 3. Hold on. If we do that, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Doesn't need to be anywhere near that big. That's fine. But we do want, well, we want more than a grain mill for each one, don't we? Because we've got 2 grain mills per pasture here. So say we want to do that same setup. So what we want to do is we want to put a grain mill there, and then one next to it, there. Dum, dum. Something like that, I think. And put them in between 2 and 2 and 2. There we go. That'd be 2 grain mills per thing there. Now I don't think I upgraded any of these, did I? No, none of these got any booster or anything added to them, so they can just all go. In fact, you can't. You can stay. You can definitely stay. You can go this end. You can go. Just 'cause it's got stuff in it, that's all. There we go. Right. And then we have the barns for storing the goods. Now, because we've changed the way this works, we can quite happily put the barns in between. There's no reason why the barns couldn't live there. There you go. And then we have the pastures output in that way. And we can bring the fertilizer along the water just like we did before. That's fine. Okay, but this is centered. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5 each. So you take 5, and you take 5. So let's just temporarily put like that one, we say there, and that one there. So that would feed these 5, and that would feed these 5. Can it do that? I'm not entirely sure a packager can do that. Plus, I kind of don't want it doing that because the leather and wool isn't used anywhere near as much as these ones down here. So this would need more grain, but then we can divide these up evenly anyway. We can have a system that just goes and filters between either of them. Can't divide it by 3. 10 doesn't divide by 3. That's awkward. Right, you can go, you can go, you can go. Let's say, for instance, you are going to be put up in the air here. So let's grab you and put you there. That's centered. Okay. I'm going to remove these tomatoes down here and the coal. Yeah, we'll get rid of the coal as well. There we go. The coal will still be underground. So still is technically there. Bring that forward a little bit. So if I was to go and have 1 chute out for each building, that's 5 chutes out. And then this barn would have maybe 3 chutes out for each one. In fact, yeah. Let's do it that way. Let's remove that. Let's put you on the floor, like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to build chutes. Where are the chutes? There they are. We'll have to remove some of them trees as well. Let's remove this back a bit, please, if you would. I need to be able to see underneath there, if you don't mind. Remove these trees. And let's just make sure the ground is flat there as well. Yes, it is. Awesome. Right, so chutes. So if we go you to there, you to there, you to there, that's not going to work. Because we've only got 3 inputs. And also this is not going to be corn. This is going to be boxes. Because boxes come down here, don't they? Okay. So we're going to need a way to speed this up. We've got 2 packages input into a barn. That barn outputs to another barn. Or do we actually just want it going to the packages? Might be a better idea actually. Let's just go back with the way we kind of originally had it. And then we'll do this instead. We'll copy that, that there. And we will do that, and that. That, and that. And then we could do another layer of it as well if we want to, which we might do, but not just yet. Okay. Copy that, bring that all the way along to here. Same for that one, same for that one. And what we want to do is we want to go this one wants to go down into the back of this one. That one wants to go into the middle of them, and that one wants to go into the back of that one. I'm thinking we take them back. I don't care about them not being on the ground actually, now I think about it. No, I want to bring that back some more actually. Like that. There we go. Okay. That's better. There we go. So it comes down to the ground and then okay. And then that goes with a splitter there. Right. And that will kind of filter itself anyway, because if one of these lines fills up, it will just fill the other ones up. So that'll be fine. Won't be a major problem. We could even upgrade that if we wanted to. These will then output to the barns, and then the barns want outputs to the different grain mills. Probably 1 output per grain mill, maybe more, I don't know. That does mean this doesn't work. We don't have enough space for it. Okay, let's remove that. Let's move you out of the way. So we would need a, you would go to there, you would go to there, you'd go to there, you'd go to there, and you would go to there. Like that, like a spider. Awesome. Okay, so that's applying 3 at once. We can obviously do more if we want to. We could do extra ones above, if need be. But the drawback to this is that it needs then inputs. And if I have inputs on the side, it's not going to work. One packager isn't fast enough to run all 3 of these. So we're going to need both packages, whatever happens. Let's level the terrain there. Bump, bump, bump. I'm spreading them out so that I can easily see what goes where. If that's how they're going to work, okay, that means our packages are going to have to be back here somewhere. Oh, that's doable. That's doable. I can see that, providing that comes over the top. It does. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I think I can do this. If we were to put a barn up there, that would have 3 inputs and then 4 outputs. Would that be a good idea? I think it would be fine if I did it this way. I move that over 2, move you over 2. So if I want the barn to be in be able to receive, it's got to be that height, and then the output would have to be there. Is that correct? Or I could use Omnipipes to do this. What do you think about that? Do you reckon Omnipipes would work? Because you can kind of trick these things. Because you can do that, and the underneath of the barn is still completely accessible. It just does look very, very strange. And if we copy an Omnipipe from... I can't see one there. Copy. There we go. Then we can come from underneath, can't we? Isn't that a thing that you can do? No, you can't connect to underneath the buildings. Okay. Right, so that's not a thing. Right, so that wouldn't work. So... I want to leave this space clear so that I can put extra runs in if these need more coming in, but then I kind of want to leave the space for maybe even another packager. I mean, 3 packages wouldn't be a terrible idea here, would it? Because have 1 going to each packager, and then like this package going to both, and that package going to that one, that package going to that one. I do kind of want them going into a barn. Well, they're both going into barns anyway, but... I suppose what I could do is just have these here, or no, I need more than 1. Can't just go with 1; it doesn't work. So right, let's just build things. Let's just put it in and see if we can get it working. So if I was to go back to the way I had it before and then put a barn in the center, but put it up. We say 1? Was 1 enough? No, it was 2, wasn't it? Okay, and then we did That would actually work, wouldn't it? We could have that. Nope, nope, needs quite one more. Get it. All the maths wrong there. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. Like that. Copy a barn, put it there. Aren't one of you barns like ridiculously upgraded? You're up to 200. You're 50. Okay, so you're going there. I feel as if that's a better idea. And then that one will go into the side of the barn. The barn then fills up with all the wonderful goods, and then we grab. Gonna have to be conveyor belts because we can't do it with chutes. Bump, bump, and bump. Grabbers. Oh dear. I dislike that a lot. I know it technically works, but I really don't like it. I really don't like the way that is. Having grabbers on slopes. I just don't like the idea of it. But copy. Thank you. That way. Do it. Right. And then 1, 2, 3. Can't remember if it does it in round robin style when you put them in, or whether it just does it via own way of thinking. I think it just does round robin style based on all the outputs. That's fine. That's clear. Yep, that's clear. That doesn't have connection. Neither does that. Fix that, and they won't have connections with the other side either. So the center one's going to be floating midair. Don't really care. Right. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yay. Gonna have to increase our Steam network as well. Oh, do we even have enough people to do this? Oh, we're getting close. 181, 189, 193. Ooh, okay, so yeah, we're there. Right. You've got 5 workers in, you've got 1 working. What are you doing? You're doing eggs. Okay. We're gonna have to change his logic up as well. So that's fine. That's going to be a thing. Dum, 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 and dum. And you are going to have grabbers on you, which are going to be filtered to the item that's internal, so I can't copy them. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Right. So you are egg. So you're going to be filtered to egg. Beef. Chicken. Nope, chicken is only spelled with one H. Wool. Nope, wool is not spelled with an E. Wow. All going wrong today. And leather. Leather. There we go. Boom, job done. Okay. Awesome. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Okay. And that should work. That whole system should work. Okay. I believe so. And then out the front, we can grab the fertilizer, because we can just put filters on. Let's have a look at that. Are we? So if we went 1, 2, no, just 1, 2. Oh no, hold on, didn't have to go higher than that. As if we put in a what the hell is happening there? No. I think if I do that, it doesn't. It blocks it off, doesn't it? Let me find out. I may even use Omni pipes to inject the fertilizer here. Actually, go down that route. Oh, and something else we'll have to do as well is turn the barns around. Okay, now, alright, if I unpause the game here, hold on. No, you're still okay with that. Okay, you're still okay with that. That's fine, that's fine. You're going to output some things onto that. Don't worry about that. So what we want is we now want a filter block. Filter. A bomb. We only want to allow through fertilizer. If we copy that and paste it there, there, and then move this wonderful barn to the end, like so. Terrain is too steep. Huh? Better? There we go. Right, okay. Then all that should ever come out of there is fertilizer. And of course it means the stuff on the end is not going to work here, and if anything ends up on here, it's going to get blocked up, which is fine because we can just use the... Well, you can't use the move tool anymore to remove stuff from belts. So I don't actually know how to remove things anymore. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, right, pause again. Yeah, that should all be good. That should all be exactly how we want it. So this is the book one that's coming up making the books. This is the leather one, sorry, making the books. That needs to be moved over to there. We are going to have a bit of bother with the trains, are we? No, maybe we're not, because we can just run train system around. Do I even want a train system? Do I want to just use Omni pipes for this? I'm kind of thinking I want to use Omni pipes for this and Omni pipe the things over to here. Still have the filters, because Omni pipes basically are replacing all the trains. Let's be honest here. They're the replacements for all the trains. So yeah, okay. But let's test whether this works or not, shall we? Let's grab these here. Go bump, bump, bump. Double check there's no dodgy things in here. There isn't, and off you go. Okay. Now the only thing I am a little confused about, there are actually 3 machines filling this up, but there are 4 outputs, and one of them is a magic conveyor, so maybe we need to do something about that. I mean, this is doing fine. It's also got loads of stuff in it which I could have brought here. Do things. I mean, I've got sugar and fruit coming down here, and I had a package here full of the stuff. So I don't know what I was thinking there. But maybe if this thing still struggles for fruit, we could connect it up to that there. We'll see. You are going to run out, aren't you? But then you are kind of filling this system at the moment, I think. Yeah, so you've got 3 inputs, but you've only got 3 inputs, but you've got 5 outputs potentially. Because we should have that one, that one, that one, that one. Wow. Oh, no. Right, copy. There, there, and that. There we go. And now you've got 5 outputs and 3 inputs. You've got 3 inputs with crates. You've got 3 inputs with crates. Yeah, you need upgrading. And you may do as well, actually. I think. Quite possibly, yeah. Let me stop that for a moment. Not full, you're not full. I'm going to let these fill up a little bit anyway. Right, you done? Done. You're not done yet. I'm done now. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to remove these packages and then put new ones in. Because there was a thing a little while ago where they had their internal storage systems upgraded, and didn't upgrade every last one of my buildings for it, so some of them don't actually. There we go. You're getting higher than 4 and 5 now, so awesome. You are storing more crates inside, which is awesome. Yeah. See how this one isn't going to be used anywhere near as much as this one is. This is the one that's going to be doing the overtime. This side, and this side is not. I don't really know how I can. Well, I can balance it by moving the wall. And that is just as easy as literally moving that and that barn and that filter. So let's move. I mean, the chicken's being fed by both, and the beef is the other one that gets used. So let's move the chicken over. Boom. There we go. Let's put the eggs and meat are used. Wool is never used for anything. We don't have any demand for wool whatsoever. And we do kind of have a demand for leather every now and then. Nothing major. So if I put the wool one here in the center, so copy that, paste that one there, copy that, paste that one there. There we go. Then these center 2 would not be doing a great deal because wool is never used, so that evens it out there. These 2 will be used for the chicken, these 2 will be used for the meat, and these 2 will be used for the eggs. So it's still a bit uneven, but we will be using leather at some point because I do intend to add leather to the system for books, because we're going to be using books. But yeah, so there we go. The problem we have now, however, is we're not getting enough things in because well, we're not. We're not. That's packaging as fast as it can go, but it's not really filling this up in time. So let's upgrade this line to be manor. There we go. And a packager can't keep up with the manor line. That makes sense. That actually does make perfect sense. Okay, so we may need even greater demand for corn. We have here things, but we can sort that out, I'm sure. Yeah, eventually things are going to fill up because all these are going to fill up. And then when we plug them back into the system, it'll all be go, and we'll have to figure it out from there. But yeah, well, that's where we're going to leave this one here. And we shall finish this off next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.